follow on from the Whizzer is a Grovvit. Legendary move from Wigan, invented probably by Bill Riley. Still, it's been used for years. Fantastic. It's been lost in the sea of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It still exists in catch wrestling. Not many people know it. Very simple. You've definitely seen things like it before. It looks very much like a guillotine crossed with a front face lock. It's basically what it is. But if you know how to use it, it's a very effective move in your arsenal. Okay, from a clinch, same thing again. I'll slow the Whizzer down. We've drilled it before. I'll slow it right down. Overhook, Whizzer. We've got the front face lock. Now you don't want to stay here. If you've got a big strong guy, some people you can't control here. I mean, you'll grab someone and you think, no, I've had enough. Or, yeah, I shouldn't be doing this. Or they just come to the senses. And you can't walk them out. Don't ever walk people like that, because your legs are too close in. But if you stay here, you're basically in a stalemate. What I always like to use is a Grovvit. Now a Grovvit is very simple from here. Keep the hand that's around his top half, around his face, if you like, tight, because you're going to release this. Again, the nook of your hand, push his arm down, and then put your hand on the top of his tricep. This hand now comes across his face, not his throat, onto your forearm. Now you can move. Now this puts a lot of pressure on his neck. He's also, if you look at the position he's in, it's not a natural position for your neck. If you ever use the Grovvit, do not start throwing people around. You will damage something in the neck. It's so easy from a neck cramp. From here, you can straighten up a little bit, puts more pressure on his neck. Wherever you move, it feels so unnatural to him. Wherever you move, he will move. It's so simple to move someone in a Grovvit. If you think they're going to escape at any time, tighten it up again. This is when people are being really aggressive, really strong, really aggressive. You really don't want to let him go. You're basically telling him that he's in danger with this move. Now, when you practice this for yourself, I couldn't explain in words how nasty it feels. You must practice it for yourself. Another thing as well, to calm someone down if they're struggling too much, is just tighten everything together. Your chest, elbows, head, bring it all together. In the Grovvit, if they're really being aggressive and you don't really want a chance walking around with them, as you may fall, they may get out, you could hold where you are and just tighten everything up. Chest, elbows, face, tuck, make the gap his head is in as small as you can. Okay, we'll do it from the other side. There, cross the face, back of the tricep, lock it. Again, if he's being too aggressive, he's not really caring how bad his neck feels right now. Just tighten everything up. You can feel the pressure. Okay. From a front face lock. Oh, sorry, there. Because you're probably only there, aren't you? From a front face lock, keep the hand around his neck tight. Release the other hand. Use the nook of your hand to push it down. As soon as there's enough space, hand on the back of the tricep. The hand that comes across his face now, onto your wrist, nice and tight. And then when you want, apply pressure. Just for example, obviously no one's going to be in the nightclub in this position. We know that, okay? Just for example though, there's a guy on top of another guy fighting, hopefully. If you want to stop them fighting, instead of, I've seen this 100 times, going behind, going behind, lifting people up. Oh, it's like, come on, get off him. Oh, classic is the arm. It's no good. What's good from there? And I don't mean a guillotine, whatever. Again, use a Grovvit. If he's fighting someone on the floor, just put it across there. And once you stand up, they will stand up with you. If you want to take that pressure off the neck. It's so effective. It doesn't look like anything different from a guillotine or from face lock. From face lock. Guillotine. But it is very effective for picking people off the floor. If you need them to move, a Grovvit will make them move.